Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with our weekly reading for the week beginning October 29th, 2018. I know I've been MIA for a little while. I do want to apologize for my absence. I have missed everyone. I hope everyone's doing well. So I went on holiday, and then since I've been back, things have been very up and down with my health, work life, personal life. It's just been a little bit of everything going on, and so I've been feeling very drained. My insomnia is back, so I'm working through it. It's okay. I'm feeling a little bit better, so I really wanted to just start doing videos again, because I know that a lot of you have been reaching out asking if I'm okay, telling me you miss me, you miss the readings. So thank you very much to everyone who's reached out and everyone who's thought of me. And so we're going to do the weekly reading, and then I am working on the November monthlies. Really excited to get on to them. After which I'm going to start doing 2019 forecasts for each of the signs, okay? And I've been thinking, I think at the beginning of November 1st, I'm going to put up a discount on yearly forecasts and 6-month forecasts, okay? So if you want to get a 6-month forecast or a yearly forecast, it will be at a discounted price for you. Okay, so that's about it. Let's have a look at what the week ahead has to offer. So I'm using the Golden Universal Tarot along with the After Tarot and the Before Tarot, which I've just got, and it's a really beautiful and interesting deck. So let's have a look at what is going on, what's coming up for the week starting October 29th, 2018. So we have our current situation, the past, our challenge, our advice or help, and the outcome. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck we do have the 10 of Cups as the overall energy. So with the 10 of Cups, family issues may be coming up or on the mind, okay, for some of us. This is also happy events in the family. It doesn't have to be, you know, family issues. We could be thinking about getting the family back together, family reunions, someone's birthday, a wedding, okay, or an engagement party, housewarming party, that sort of thing, okay. Pregnancy news, or people giving birth with this energy as well. For others, this could talk about like a send-off from work. So let's say it's your final week at work, or you're retiring, or you have a new job to go to and this is your final week, or you know, the final few days, and this is like a really nice send-off, okay, from the people you have been working with. Could also come up as that. So let's have a look. So in the current situation we have the 7 of Pentacles. So with the 7 of Pentacles, there's something you're waiting on. So again, you're waiting for something to come to an end. It's something you're happy about, okay? With that 10 of Cups there, it feels like an accomplishment to finish this. You're almost there, so it's just like the last stretch, okay? For some, I do feel it's about pregnancy and you're going to be giving birth, or your loved one will be giving birth. And for others, I feel like it's work. I feel that you are changing jobs, okay, and you're just waiting to start the other job, okay? So if you're waiting to go through your notice period, or you're just waiting to start that new job. For others, this is results. It could be pregnancy results, test results, blood test results, or other results to do with your health to be coming in. And for others, this is test results in terms of exams, or things that you've applied for or submitted paperwork towards, and you're just waiting, and it could be like within the next 7 days, okay, that it is coming through. There is harvest coming, okay, so there is success coming, there is accomplishment coming with this energy. In the past, yeah, in the past we do have the Ten of Swords. So the Ten of Swords is the situation that triggered the need to look for something else, okay? To try something else, to apply for something else. It could have been a health issue, it could have been a procedure that that happened, and now you're just waiting to see if you're okay, if you're completely mended, if you're completely healed. Maybe you're waiting for the okay to go back to work, or the okay to whatever, with this energy. And for others, this could be having lost the job. So you've applying and talking to people, you've been applying and talking to people, and now it's coming through. You're going to get the right answer, the answer you're hoping for. So keep going, don't lose hope. For others, this could have been a big rift within the family or a relationship, maybe even a breakup. And maybe with the Ten of Cups, that's why it's on the mind in terms of getting back together. Maybe that is an offer or an opportunity, something on the table, and you have to decide whether or not you want to do that, or the other person has to decide. You've proposed it, and the other person has to decide whether or not they want to try again with this energy. And for those of you who are single and looking, I feel like this is recovering from a bad breakup, recovering from a betrayal, and you're considering whether or not to get back into the dating world, or you have options, okay? And you basically have to pick one. You may also be waiting for someone to prove themselves, or you're waiting for someone to step up, or tell you how they feel, or make a move, basically, okay, with this energy. The challenge, we have the Six of Pentacles here. So the challenge is time for some of you. Something has taken time. You've had to wait, you've had to be patient, you've had to watch your spending, you've had to stay on a budget. For others, you've had to rely on other people to help or to support, whether that's financially or with a place to stay, or just a kind word, you know, a shoulder to cry on, a listening ear. And that was a challenge, because I feel like this is a depending type of energy. So you weren't able, for whatever reason, whatever the situation is, you weren't able to take care of it yourself, okay, to sort everything out yourself. You had to accept help, you had to ask for help, you had to allow, okay, for help or guidance or whatever the case may be. You also had to wait for instructions, wait for guidance, wait for, you know, the rules to be presented to you, to be explained to you. You had to wait for the process to go through, and I feel like that's what the challenge has been, okay. And for others, the challenge is responding in kind. So if someone's reaching out, the challenge is, and what you're thinking of is, do I really want to do this? Do I want to try again? Do I want this job? Do I want the other job? Do I want to get back together? Do I want to start a relationship? Do I want to move in together? Do I want to try this option? Okay, and you're thinking about it. You have to weigh up your options, okay? The help or advice, we have the Seven of Wands, so another seven. So the help or advice, you are seeing things for what they are, okay? So you're seeing the truth of a situation, so trust what you see, trust what you know, trust your instincts, and you'll have your decision. For others, this is just saying you can handle it, whatever the situation is. If you have to wait, if you have to try again, if you have to reapply, if you have to resubmit, you can do it. And you are on the verge of success, okay? So this just means don't lose your nerve, keep going with confidence, okay? Be ready to just get in there. Be ready to apply for what you want. Be ready to ask for what you want. Start that conversation. Follow up on that call. Follow up on that email. Don't be passive, okay? Don't just kind of wait forever to see what happens. You have to see, because that's what he's doing. He's looking at things. You have to see how far you can go before you have to wait and be patient. You have to see, you know, are you doing everything that you could be doing? Are you doing everything on your part? Okay, because that is really going to speed up the process. So for example, if it's an application process, just double check, have you submitted every single thing on that list? Have you ticked all the boxes? Just review the paperwork, just go back through the steps, make sure that it's everything, you know, that you've covered everything. That's going to speed up the process. Also, this is saying don't be afraid to establish boundaries. Don't be afraid to establish some ground rules, especially in the case of getting back together in a relationship or starting a new relationship. So establish ground rules, talk about what you're comfortable with, what you're not comfortable with, what you're willing to put up with, what you're not going to accept, just from the get-go, okay? That will make things a lot easier and clearer for everyone. Clear expectations on one side and the other. For others, this is just saying be ready to follow the rules, especially if it's to do with health. If you get a specific routine, you have to follow diet plan, you have to follow treatment, and you know the hours you have to take it and whatever. Just be ready to be on top of it, because it's gonna be successful, okay? So whatever the situation is there. And also with that Seven of Wands, be ready to ask questions, okay? Don't just go off what is given to you. If something's not clear, be ready to ask questions, be ready to raise issues, raise concerns, okay? Be ready to just get answers if you need them, okay, with that energy. And then in the outcome, we have the Six of Swords. So with the Six of Swords, we're finally moving on from this difficult situation. We're finally healing and feeling confident and successful. Also, the help that we receive, the help that maybe we've struggled to accept or struggle to ask for and accept, is actually getting us out of this rut or the sticky situation we've been in, or this ongoing waiting and searching time, okay? Because you see there's someone else in the boat there with us. This is also saying you have followed the rules, you have followed the guidance, you've done everything that you were supposed to. This is the reward. You're moving on, you're moving forward. This is new job, this is promotion, this is moving. This is getting your own place. This is immigrating or emigrating, depending on what you're trying to do. This is moving away from a situation that has been very, very challenging and very, very difficult, whether that is in your health, your love life, your career, whatever the situation is. For some, it is getting back together and starting a new path together. For others, you're deciding to continue on your own, or you're deciding to turn your back on the past and not try again, okay? It just depends where you are and what you're trying to do. But at the end of the day, I feel that you are thinking about it. I feel that you are questioning things. You're not just taking things at face value, and you're not just waiting to see what happens. You're not going to wait around forever. So again, you have to find that balance of how long do I want to wait before I'm ready to do something about it, okay? You have done a lot of work. You've put in the effort, the time, and it's going to pay out, okay? It's going to work in your favor. So now let's just clarify some of these cards. So I'm just going to use the B4 Tarot deck. It's a really beautiful deck. And let's have a look. Let's clarify this Ten of Swords. Where's this Ten of Swords coming from? So what happened? So the Three of Swords. And it's led to the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. And the challenge. Where's the challenge coming from? Okay. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Swords. So this could be around a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius individual. The Ten of Swords is coming from the Three of Swords. So again, there was a betrayal, or there was a very bad breakup. For some, this was an on again, off again relationship, and it was just getting worse every time. This is disappointment, so maybe getting your hopes up about a job and being disappointed, being let down, feeling betrayed, feeling like you missed out on something that was supposed to be yours. This could be heart surgery for some, or just a delicate procedure, maybe something on your back, or something to do with nerves, or something to do with just mobility, or even like brain procedures or stuff like that. Something where you had to be very precise, or the doctor, the physician, the surgeon had to be very, very careful, very, very precise, like even more so than usual, if that makes sense, because it was in a sensitive area. And so that's where this is coming from. The challenge with the Six of Pentacles is the Five of Cups. So with this Five of Cups and the Six of Pentacles, again, something was lost. Not all was lost. However, we had to make peace with what was lost and what we still had, because we still had friends, we still had people there to help us, we still had options. We just had to open up to it. We just had to accept help or ask for help, okay? But it is coming from a loss, a deep sorrow, sadness, disappointment again. And I feel that for a lot of us, this had to do with us feeling disappointed that we couldn't do what we wanted to do, or we couldn't do it alone. We couldn't fix it alone. We couldn't make it work on our own, okay, with this energy. And this could also be like disappointment, because maybe some people stepped up to help, but maybe some people that we had in mind, like, oh, they're always going to be there, it turns out they weren't there, okay? It turns out they didn't want to help, and maybe that's where the disappointment also comes in. Didn't want to do the work, they didn't want to be involved. With the Seven of Pentacles, we have the Five of Pentacles. So again, we had to reconsider things. We had to try a different approach, maybe because the loss of a job has pushed us to do that, or just financial losses, whether that means that we've put everything we had into a procedure or something to do with our health, or we've put everything we had into a relationship and it didn't work out, and by the time it was over we were left feeling empty, and like we didn't have anything else to give. But that is what has brought us to our current situation, okay? Or just financial concerns, or maybe we had to move from where we lived, and we felt we didn't have enough money, or there weren't any good options for us at the time, so maybe we had to move in with someone else, with a friend, with a family member, with this energy as well. But there was loss, maybe repeated loss, okay, or loss on several planes. And so that's why we had to really take a close look at it. We had to try things differently, okay, with this energy. And for some, that meant asking for help, asking for guidance, saying, you know what, I thought I knew what I was supposed to be doing, but it's not working. You tell me what to do, because it looks like you know what you're talking about, and I'm just going to do what you say. I'm just going to trust you. So maybe that's where the challenge comes in for some of us, okay? And where is the After Tarot? Oh, I didn't get the After Tarot out there with me. So with the After Tarot, we're going to clarify the outcome. Okay. So we have the Temperance, the Seven of Cups, and the Four of Swords, and the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So for some, the Two of Cups translates into restarting a relationship. For others, this is a new relationship. For others, this is just coming closer together with a family member, or family in general, or coming closer together with a friend, okay, with this energy. It could also be just a new partnership that makes us very happy, so that could also be a new job, okay. And maybe we're moving in together with someone else, or maybe we are buying a house together with someone else, whether it's a family member, a friend, or spouse or partner. With that Six of Swords, we have the Seven of Cups, we have the Temperance card, and the Four of Swords. Sorry, that's my phone. Okay, so this just means we had options. We took our time to deliberate. We took our time to decide. Okay, again with the patience, again with us having to be patient and us having to wait, but always keeping our eye on things. Am I doing everything that I can do? Is this really going on? What is going on? Looking at the details, asking questions, challenging things, okay, with that Seven of Wands. So being very, very shrewd, I want to say, with this energy. Also, our faith, we prayed a lot on this, okay, and we used our spirituality, so that's law of attraction, to manifest, or work with crystals, with our angels, with our spirit guides, okay, or therapy, okay, with this energy. and that's why we get to move forward. Okay, that's why we have this breaking of a cycle, okay, that had a hold on us, because we paused and we looked at things differently, okay, and we accepted a new way of doing things, a new perspective, and we had faith, we trusted the guidance we received, whether that's spiritual guidance, inner guidance, guidance from a professional. That is what has paid off for us, okay, or that is what will be paying off for us here. So, because this is healing, this is physical healing, recovery. This, for some, I see this as moving abroad, overseas, close to seaside, close to water, okay, and this is breaking a cycle because we've made a different choice, okay, with this energy. Okay, so that is our reading for the week. I hope that it makes sense and I hope that it helps. Let me know. I look forward to all your comments. Thank you so much for sticking with me, for being patient. I so appreciate it. And stay tuned for the November monthlies. They're going to be very interesting. I can't wait to use all my different decks. I ordered a new deck, but I just ordered it today, so I'm not sure when it's going to turn up. But I can't wait, okay? It's very Halloween-y. It might be after Halloween that I actually get the deck, but anyway, I'm still going to use it because it's beautiful. So stay tuned for all of that, okay? And thank you again for all your patience. I really hope this helps. I'm looking forward to your comments. I've started posting on Instagram and Facebook and Pinterest again, and Patreon. If you're interested in joining me on Patreon, the link is below, and thank you to my patrons. And okay, thanks for all your wonderful support. Have a wonderful week ahead, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye for now.